Frank, there's quite a lot to unpack in that game, but I didn't think 3-0 was a fair scoreline in the end.
No, I agree with that, but it's a reality. But in terms of performance, all our fans that travel home, and thanks to them as always, will understand how that first half looked. You could feel the atmosphere in the stadium. We were winning everything. The second balls were dropping to us. We had a real feeling of, say, control, but we were the team that had a real personality about it. Great organisation off the ball, work ethic, everything was great. And then, so we restricted them, and a bit groany around the place, and you feel good about it. You take that into half time and you can really be positive. And then they get a goal from a bit of mess, corner out, other side back, and then it falls to them. And then you've got a difficult job, but I still thought the players kept going. And 3-0, don't like it, of course, but I'm a bad loser. I hate defeats, and I'll analyse them, and maybe I'll react to the players. My only reaction is for them to understand that they approach this game against a parachute team with a big squad and players they can bring off the bench and all that. We don't have to focus on that, but we can be. I'm relatively proud in how we approach the game. Circumstances happened. I don't like losing. The reaction's the only important thing, but I thought in terms of the game, anyone who was here and felt that first half will go, it's not Coventry from early on last season. This is a team that wants to go and try and do something. Today we didn't, and it can happen.
And what are the big talking points? Josh Eccles gets a yellow card for kicking the ball away after the whistle's gone. George Hurst is already on a yellow card, does something very similar towards half-time, doesn't get a yellow. Then, of course, it's him that gets the second goal early in the second half.
There's no answer for it. It's wrong. It's clear. Josh does it, yellow card. I don't love that yellow card because sometimes I was a player, I know the emotion, and you take the shot, you don't mean so much bad, but Josh gets it. Hurst runs through, flag goes up, referee blows the whistle, he stops, he goes again, and he does exactly the same as what Josh did. So it should have absolutely been a red card. As I say, I'm not trying to get a boy sent off, it's a reality of the game. And then he scores the second goal, and they have 11 men when they should have 10 for the rest of the game, and it went against us today.
Christian Walton made, a series of really good saves. The one from Josh Eccles where he's going the wrong way and reacts to get it onto the post was absolutely top draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And sometimes in games like this, chances are not coming all the time. It's a great strike by Josh. It's a brilliant save, and inches, obviously, to not go in. Second half, Rudy's shot, and sometimes you have to understand it doesn't go for you at the top end of the pitch. And obviously it went for them with their first goal, and then we're pushing, and then they scored a second with the Hurst situation. So sometimes I don't have to overanalyse it just to critique every little moment we could have had in the game. Sometimes you go, those bits didn't go for us. I'm really not disappointed. I want to make that clear because we cannot have any head dropping. Maybe from the outside, people can go, Coventry got beaten, rather than say we're going to win the league in December. That's not the reality. But I know there's a feeling of a team there that's not the feeling that we were last Christmas. There's not. So we have to make that count. It's easy me saying it. We have to continue in that way because this league will test you every game.
Victor Torp wasn't involved today. Why was that?
Not well overnight.
Okay, and that's why you had two keepers on the bench?
Yeah.
Because he basically didn't feel well enough to. So hopefully he gets over it by Preston, which is the next game. You'll know historically that we never won in the league at Preston, so time to put that record to bed, Frank.
Well, yeah, I mean, I always know with these things that they've come up since I've been here a few times. It's not really in my focus point. It's more understanding Preston are in the top six, I think, still now. A difficult opponent always. I'll just focus on the game for what it is there, and we have to recover a lot because, as you see there, Rudy has to come off today because of his games that he hasn't played. We have to protect a little bit. Everyone has to play on the right and make changes. To be fair, I thought Kai Andrews comes in and did really well for the last 20 minutes. It's great to get him minutes, great to get Hadji minutes. Reality is we're missing Brandon, Tats and Torpy today, who are three massive starters for us as well. So that made the game a bit of a challenge in a way because they're big players for us. But I thought the lads, as I said before, and all the talk that I'm talking is I'm not unhappy. I'm unhappy to lose. I'm not unhappy with the way the boys approached it.
And just lastly, was Tats close to being involved today or not?
It was more of a protocol thing that he couldn't.
Right. So hopefully, again, fingers crossed for Tuesday.
We hope so.
All right. Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Rob.
Cheers. Thank
you.
Cheers,
mate.
Matt, not to be today, but I've just said to the gaffer, it wasn't a 3-0 game, was it?
No, I don't think so. Thought we played well. But look, they've obviously got a team full of a lot of quality, so just moments in the game didn't quite go for us, went for them, and I think 3-0 was a bit harsh, but there was not a lot in it.
Let's take them in order. I mean, the keeper makes an absolutely outstanding save from Josh to stop it being 1-0 at that stage, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course. And like I say, like the keeper's no different. It's a team full of top players. So yeah, you have to be at your very, very best to beat them, especially away from home. And I just felt like it didn't quite go for us today, one way or another. But I thought it was a decent performance.
One of the contentious moments was Josh Eccles has already got a yellow card for putting the ball in the crowd. Something very similar happens at the other end with George Hurst, who's already on a yellow card for fouling Bobby Thomas, and the referee doesn't give a second yellow for that. Yeah. I don't know what I expect you to say to that, but
I can't say anything. I'll get in trouble if I say anything, but I think it's clear as day.
yeah, it's inconsistency. I think it frustrates players and managers, and then of course he gets the second goal. But then again, second half, the goalkeeper makes the really good save from Jack. You never gave it up, Matt, and that is a big sort of character trait of this group, isn't it? This season?
Yeah, 100%. I think you can see after our loss against Wrexham, it's how the lads bounce back, and it'll be exactly the same this time. It's a team that will never give up. It's so close. I've said in interviews before, it's the best group I've been a part of, and it really is. That the group itself, players playing, players not playing, it's so together, and we're ready to bounce back on Tuesday.
And Victor Torp, of course, has been such a key player for you. The gaffer said he didn't feel very well today, which is why he didn't play. But that kind of disrupts things immediately before the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, Vic's a top player, so when he's in the team, obviously we know the talent he possesses. So yeah, it was disappointing to lose him. But again, we got Joshy, Rudy, Jamie Allen coming on, so we're well covered in that area for sure. But yeah, it obviously was a miss. But like I say, it's all about the squad, and we're a very, very close squad.
And now, off the back of this result, you're going to Preston on Tuesday. You responded very well, having lost at Wrexham. Clearly, you'll be looking to do the same thing again now.
Yeah, exactly that. It's another opportunity to put another unbeaten streak together. We responded really well from the Wrexham game. So yeah, it's exactly what we're trying to do.
And the club have never won a league game at Preston, so it's high time that record was put to bed, Matt, as well.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And they're having a decent season, though, in the top six currently, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah, and obviously every game in the Championship is a difficult one, especially away from home. So yeah, I think if we go there and play how we know we can, obviously it'll be a tough one, but it's one we're looking forward to.
Just lastly, a big thank you again to the fans for travelling across and giving you the support that they did. At the end, it was a very positive, again, interaction, even though you've lost 3-0, very positive interaction between yourselves and the fans.
Yeah, incredible, and I say it every week, but I feel like they can feel the unity that we've got in the squad, and it transfers. Listen, we're not going to win every game, we're going to lose games, but they can see that a team that's given it absolutely everything for the club, and they obviously respond to that. So yeah, long may it continue.
As always, thanks, Matt.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.